Welcome back to the Bum and the Frog podcast. I'm Jonathan. This is
Isaac?
uh, another great episode this week. Second episode. Back at it. Haven't given up yet.
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 That's a good word.
I think we'll make it to the first guest episode, and then it'll burn. It'll just burn
Die
very
horribly.
quickly.
Nah, it'll keep going. It'll keep going.
I think the episode we have Johnson on, it's just gonna implode on itself.
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get into it. What you been playing? What you been watching?
This week I've been playing a lot of Binding of Isaac and Final Fantasy 14. As always,
Like a nerd.
like
Ugh.
absolutely, I like a nerd, like a mongrel.
Two horrible games.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! They are two great games.
But
Yeah, just shut up. You play Elder Scrolls Online. You can't say shit.
but
I've also been watching. I haven't been watching much. I watched Trial of the Chicago 7. So that was on Netflix.
Nice.
It's very
Nice.
good. Very, very good. What's it called when it's based on events, but is like somewhat
Loosely based on
dramatized?
events.
Fuck off.
Loosely based on a true story.
Yeah, that. What have you been playing and watching?
Well, I hooked up my 360, played a bit of the old Transformer game.
Oh my
That was
god,
nice.
this man with his
But
Transformers.
then I went back to my Series X, continued playing Far Cry 6. So,
What? Why are you playing Far Cry
listen,
6?
I'm gonna keep playing it. All right. Listen, Far Cry, I can't get rid of it. All right, it's just stuck there.
I hate you.
Listen,
I
it's
hate-
Far
I
Cry
hate-
and Assassin's. Actually, Assassin's Creed, I'm kind of done with at the moment. But you
If
know,
you buy the next Assassin's Creed, I'm gonna
yeah,
be so
I
angry
can't
at
be
you.
arsed. I can't be arsed. But no, Far Cry, I'm enjoying it a little bit, yeah.
It's. I don't understand.
I
I hate Far Cry, and
love
I
it.
hate the new ones. Tried playing what's that one after 5 where like everything's nuked and shit.
Oh, New Dawn. New Dawn's actually great. I actually love that one.
I tried playing it. I don't think it's the game. I think it's just how Ubisoft does open world games. I
No,
hate
okay,
it so
fair enough.
much.
But I think
It's
that it's probably one of the better ones out of the Ubisoft
I
formula.
had some fun with it for like, because I bought it at the same time as I bought Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and I fucking bashed through Spider-Man because great game. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it, and then I started playing New Dawn. And I'm like, what? How did these cost the same price?
Oh
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
dog
you went.
shit. I got them both for 15 quid. Played through all of Spider-Man, had a great time, amazing. Then I went to Far Cry New Dawn. I'm like, this is dog shit. This is go to this point, do this thing, then the next point, and it's just all the same task.
It is a lot of that, but also when you play the game before 5, you notice that, oh my god, this is so much better than that. How? Mainly because there's actual missions in it, unlike with 5, where there was like 2 cutscenes in the entire game.
I don't think your game. It doesn't deserve praise just because it was better than the trash one.
Yeah, but it still was decent. I still quite like it. I think it's one of my favorites.
And like, it's to me, it's like this game is a dumpster, but at least it's not a dumpster fire like the last game.
Yeah. It's something. I like it. I like it. That's just me. I've been
Fair
watching
enough.
Smiling Friends.
I can't find where to watch it. I want to watch it so bad.
I can get you a link. Don't worry.
Can
I
you?
can get you a link.
Thank you. I've been watching random clips on YouTube, and it's like
No,
it
it's
genuinely
fucking
seems
great.
like one of the best anime, like from Adult Swim at least. It seems like the best
It's
show they've put out since like
it is.
season 1 Rick and Morty.
I'm not even joking. It is the best show that they've ever put out.
Because like I haven't, at least with like an adult animated show. Like yeah, I enjoy like Adventure Time, like Amazing World of Gumball, regular show, that kind of shit. But like
Yeah.
there hasn't been like a good adult animated like series in a fucking like the last time I really enjoyed an animated series that was like aimed for adults was this first season of Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
and then it's just gone so downhill. And I've just been it's like from Psychic Pebbles. I love Psychic Pebbles. I've always loved them.
No, Zach's fucking great.
Yeah, Zach's great, and it's just got all like from because I've listened to a few podcasts with him on, and like they talk about how they've like been fighting to keep certain jokes in. It's like that's just made me want to watch it more.
No,
So yeah,
it is fucking hilarious. I've
yeah,
never seen anything as funny as this. It like it shouldn't be funny if you're like a not if just any random person, but like it just
yeah.
is. It just everything about it just
Like I've
funny
seen
as
a clip
fuck.
where I can't remember the character's name, but the yellow one.
Yeah,
What's
that's
his name?
Charlie. Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, he like goes to hell, and when he gets like Satan, and there's just fucking rust on the monitor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
It's
no,
just
yeah.
like,
Rust appears a few times in that episode.
and like how like a while ago, in an Only Plays, he like said that he'd put a worm in the second episode,
Yeah,
and
he
then
did.
isn't like one of them
There's a
like
worm. There's
isn't
a
there like
worm in it.
doesn't like Pim eat like a bowl of worms
Yeah,
though in
he
the
eats a
second episode as
bowl of
well?
worms.
There's just a bunch of worms in the second episode.
It's a bowl of worms, and then one of the boss just says, he goes, "You're very hyper today." And goes, "That's because I've had a few of those lovely worms this morning."
Also the boss when he's fucking rushing down the corridor with his
Yeah,
AK.
no, he's fucking great. The boss is the best character. Like, not even a joke. He's the best character in the entire series.
I so badly want to watch it.
No, I'll send you a link
Thank
after
you.
this.
I bet totally legal, not 100% not
100,
pirate
100%. Yeah,
legal. Yeah, we ain't breaking
yeah,
no laws.
totally legitimate sites.
Totally legitimate site that if you don't have adblock will like put 10 tabs of porn on your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally legitimate. I'd say we get into the news of this week.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty calm week in terms of
Not
games.
much. Not
In
much.
terms of other news, it's been a little spicy.
Hasn't been anything for like films.
Yeah.
So
To be fair, I don't really. I've never really seen news on films that much. I think.
I normally see that shit. There's not really been anything. So
Actually, there was that I saw just now that they're gonna continue the filming of the second Black Panther with
right, okay,
a
okay.
new actress.
I'm gonna discuss that because Disney said that the reason it was delayed is because that actress was in an injury. That's not the case. The reason is it was because she's an anti-vaxxer. And Alika has came out and said they've paid her a lot of money to take the vaccine. So
so
that's why
so
filming's resumed.
so Disney basically gave a bunch of money to their main actress that was an anti-vaxxer
Yeah,
to get a vaccine
yeah,
so they could continue filming.
yeah, basically.
That is, uh, I don't know I don't know what.
It's one way of
I
doing it,
guess
isn't it?
I guess congratulations on the large amount of money she made
Yeah,
for getting protections.
yeah, it's one way of doing it.
uh, let's go to the first piece of gaming news we have.
Yeah.
Armored Core. So it is
Yes.
currently rumored that From Software's next project after Elden Ring will be Armored Core 5. Well,
Yes.
sorry, no. Armored Core 5 is the last one that came out. It'll be a new Armored Core game.
So yeah, okay, I get it. There
Uh,
was a few leaked images of it as well.
yeah, there was like from play. I think they showed it playtesters, but they had like some weird ripples over it,
Yeah.
and it basically the stuff to try to stop people from well, doing what happened and posting it online.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of Armor Core.
Same. I had no fucking clue what it was until I saw the news about it.
Mhm.
Uh, but from what it seems like it might be up your alley because it's a
Uh,
mecha fighting game. Well,
yeah,
a mecha third-person shooter.
yeah, yeah. I love a bit of robots fighting. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, Transformers boy.
Yeah, anything with robots, yeah, go on.
So I mean, with how From Software has been evolving as a company, it seems like it's going to be looking pretty fucking great.
Right, I think it's nice to see them do something that isn't fantasy and do like a
What that isn't
proper,
like a
like
Souls
do
like.
something like do like a futuristic sci-fi type game. I
Yeah.
like that. It's a change of things.
I
I
mean,
quite like.
to be fair, before like Dark Souls 1,
Hmm.
From Software was a pretty varied company.
Yeah,
They were making like a whole bunch of different shit. It wasn't until like Dark Souls 1 came out that they were, because they used to release like a few video games each year. But
yeah,
then with Dark Souls 1, they started cutting back to like basically one game each year. With
yeah.
like Dark Souls 1, then 2, then Bloodborne, then 3, and now Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And then Elden Ring
Okay.
seems to be capping it off. And then they go now they're moving
No,
on
they.
to
Yeah,
one or other series.
I like it. It's a bit diverse. I like that shit.
Yeah. I'm excited for it because I mean I don't know how to feel because since From Software in so long hasn't done fantasy things, I don't know how they're gonna handle basically doing a very, I'd say basically a 180. They're going from a fantasy close combat fighting, well, quote unquote fighting game,
Yeah,
to a third, well, already there are other games of third person as well, but a shooter mecha game, which
yeah.
seems like a big leap from
It's a big
Dark
leap.
Souls.
It's a big leap. All you gotta do though is have fucking rock music playing in that game.
Lots of
Uh,
explosions.
lots of explosions and just a lot of robots smashing into each other.
I mean,
I'm a big robot fan. That's all you need to do. That's
if you
all
want
you need to do.
if you want any company making a mecha game, you want a Japanese company making a mecha game.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's made by From Software and it's being published by Bandai Namco.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's scaled up to be pretty fucking good.
No, yeah.
Just like from the get-go, they've got a good launching pad.
It's got to have a lot of rock and metal in it. That's all it needs.
A lot of big explosions.
Yeah.
All right,
Mm.
Take Two. Uh,
They're bringing all that stuff to mobile.
yeah,
Okay,
because
great.
they acquired Zynga. No fucking clue what that is. I'm
Some mobile
guessing
company.
some mobile company for $12.7 billion.
Phone the
That's
billion.
so much fucking money.
Just, I don't care. I don't want to play GTA 5 on my fucking phone. I'm fine with playing it on my Xbox. That's it. I'm fine.
I mean, like, well, I was about to say what games is Take Two, but I was thinking kind of Rockstar. Rockstar doesn't really have any games that would like fit mobile that
They
good, do
they
they?
they put they're putting the GTA trilogy on mobile.
That just doesn't seem like it's gonna go well.
Probably not, but you know
I mean,
they are.
with how the CG trilogy was at launch, at least
Probably
their
not.
remake.
But to be fair, these are the company that ported the game onto for remaster was a mobile port company anyway, who ported the original
Oh,
GTA's onto
were they?
mobile. Yeah,
Uh,
so you know,
I mean, what else do they have? What else
Bully.
does Take Two have?
Yeah, they probably won't. They probably won't do Bully. They'll neglect that shit forever.
Yeah.
Um, Red Dead, obviously.
Well, that's. I don't think they're gonna get that on mobile.
LA Noire. There you go.
That they might, because
GTA 4.
I haven't to be fair, I haven't played LA Noire, but it's very much like LA Noire's not got like it's not like GTA where you've got fucking like explosions everywhere.
Yeah. Well, Max
Uh,
Payne. Got the Max
yeah.
Payne games.
And NBA, they could put NBA on the phone.
Yeah.
They just,
Wait, NBA.
yeah,
Do they
because
own them?
it's Take Two. They own NBA.
Oh yeah, Take Two. So what else did Take
Yeah,
Two own? I
don't they own
forget.
like the Lego games?
No, no, that's what you call it? Not Take Two. Something.
Yep. Thanks, Isaac.
I forgot. I just call them T2.
Well, let's move on to play some PlayStation news. Apparently the next State of Play is scheduled
I'm,
for February.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Better be better. You know, give me some fun. Give me some
Yeah.
fun.
We'll live stream it, and it'll be a
Yeah.
terrible live stream
It'll
with
either be
terrible
terrible
quality.
or not. It's gonna have the Hogwarts game, which great.
Well, it's rumored to
Rumored,
have
yeah,
the
rumored.
Hogwarts game. All
But
this is rumored.
yeah. But I quite I like the look of that Hogwarts game. I'm not gonna lie. It looked good.
Yeah. Who's making that?
I forget. I honestly forget who's making it. But it looks fucking great. I'll say that much.
It is being made by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros.
Well, yeah, obviously it's from
Um, I don't know.
it's an
I
off.
feel
From the trailer that they showed, it looked amazing.
I
I'm
feel
not gonna lie.
like I feel like Avalanche will make a good game, but
Warner,
Warner
look,
Bros.
they'll put the Nemesis system in just so they can use that pattern.
Oh my god! Just so they can use that fucking pattern. Oh my
Yeah, just,
god!
may not fit the game, but they'll put it in there somehow.
They'll fucking shoehorn it in there. I feel like at its base, Hogwarts will be a good game, but will be possibly just
Microtransaction.
yeah, will just be destroyed by
If I'm gonna have to
Warner
guess,
Bros.
since it's an RPG, they're
Yeah,
gonna copy their storefront off Ubisoft and what they do with like, Assassin's Creed and shit.
XP boosters and
XP boosters, shit like that. That's that. If I'm gonna have to guess, that's what they'll do.
they might
Uh,
yeah.
pay
Ideally, they'll do nothing, but
pay 500 Hogwarts points to buy Draco Malfoy's hair.
you know Harry Potter fans will pay that. God, the amount that is, I think, probably the most rabid fan base. It's at least, if not one of the most rabid fan bases.
I'm
Like
glad.
when
I'm
you
glad.
get into the hardcore.
I'm very glad I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I'm very glad about that.
I still haven't seen all of the movies.
I think I've seen all of the movies, but I don't remember any of. Like, I don't remember any of them apart from the last one.
I haven't seen the first two or the last two.
Hmm.
Which is we I don't know, but the only reason I saw the third one is because I joined a Discord while they were watching it, and then they just kept watching them. So I just
Brilliant.
stayed there and kept watching them, and then they stopped after like the third to last one.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Next we've got Days Gone.
What's going on with this again?
The director Jeff Ross
Oh, the
has outlined
the
the
sequel.
ideas for the Can sequel.
Hmm.
So he said that in the sequel they would have continued focus on Deacon and Sarah. I don't know who those are because I haven't actually played Days Gone.
I haven't played the game yet. I was gonna, but I did.
Improved gameplay based on player data. I'm guessing like because I think I heard that like people really enjoyed like the vehicles and stuff.
Yeah, I heard people just said the game was all right, but
Yeah.
that was it. It's all right.
A more dynamic game world of roaming animals and more varied enemy/ally behaviors, and swimming. Which swimming seems like a minor one, really.
Yeah,
Because like
you can swim.
If you're in a zombie game, you're not really gonna go and take a
I'm not
dip.
gonna lie. The only franchise I've ever seen like where people have begged for swimming is Halo. Everyone always begs for swimming in that game. I don't know. I beg for swimming. I want swimming. Let me swim.
What? Why have
I
you
don't know.
beg for swimming in Halo?
We just want to do underwater combat. Ever since Halo 2, when we go underwater for 2 seconds, everyone's like, "Oh my god, can we fight underwater? That'd be so cool." We just haven't gone it.
Fair enough, I guess. Next, Lego delays its Overwatch 2 set due to the current allegations against Activision Blizzard. And
Good on ya.
put out a public statement saying we are currently reviewing our partnership with Activision Blizzard.
Good on ya. That's all I'll say. Why are you making Overwatch Lego sets anyway? Who the fuck cares about this?
There is an odd community of people that are die-hard Overwatch fans.
I just It's boring.
It is a boring game because unlike other team shooters like Team Fortress 2, where like you've got like a slim cast but
Mhm.
multiple different ways of playing those characters,
Yeah.
Overwatch 2 you have the character and there is no different way of playing it.
I'm not the biggest hero shooter fan. There's only like a few I like. TF2,
Yeah.
obviously, that's
Yeah. I
that's one.
think I think TF2 made them popular, but it was done very well. And then and then all the other team shooters hero shooters that have came after it haven't done it very well
Uh,
and have quickly failed because of that. I
yeah,
mean,
but
like you have Overwatch, it's got a player base, yeah, but it's not like setting any records really. I mean, at launch it was pretty popular, but I mean, TF2's been out for however many God knows years, and it's like at its peak player base right now.
yeah.
Overwatch has just been slowly trickling players away because of the balance and stuff. Then you have other hero shooters like Lawbreakers that didn't even fucking make it to launch. That was out for a week and then it was fucking gone.
Man, Low Breakers, what a classic.
What was that one that fucking Randy
What?
Pitchford?
Um, what about Randy Pitchford? Wait, what?
Yeah, what? Who's he with? He's with.
He's with what you call it, Gearbox.
Yeah, but they. I swear they made a hero shooter, didn't they?
Did
And
they?
it was kind of right when Overwatch was coming out.
No. Mm.
Battleborn.
Oh. Yeah, I've never seen any gameplay of that.
That came out like a week before Overwatch, and it was popular, well, somewhat popular for a week until Overwatch came out. Because Overwatch was just better than Battleborn in every single way.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's just.
Gearbox, they're very great with the games.
Just. I don't. A lot of game companies can't do hero shoot as well.
No.
And I honestly don't think there's even that big of a player base for them. Because
No,
they.
you know who hasn't let go of the hero shooters?
Who?
Treyarch, because they
Are they
made
still trying
Call
to
of
do them?
yeah no so like Cold War. If you play the multiplayer, it got hero shooter elements to it, and
Right.
it's just like you're really not letting it go, are you?
Yeah, ever since they tried to do it with Black Ops 4 and then failed miserably.
No.
When when Black Ops 4 was coming out, I saw all these like COD YouTubers being like, see, they saw the hero shooter shit, and it's like, this is a new step in COD esports. I'm like, I don't remember a time when COD esports was popular.
Mm.
Has it ever been popular?
COD esports, back in like Modern Warfare 2. I guess no, that's MLG. I guess more when it was. I guess
I don't think it was COD that was hot. I think it was MLG that was popular, and then they just had COD as their.
I think Modern Warfare that was popular maybe for, but I'm not really sure. I don't really follow like esports scenes. That's the thing. So
I follow them a little bit, but mainly like Counter Strike and
it's all
Smash Brothers.
it's all gibberish to me.
Fair enough, I
I don't
guess.
know. I don't know who anyone is.
You know who Simply is? Not
Yeah.
Simply.
Oh, I know who Simp is. Yeah, I know who Simp.
Fuck off. Dude, I think it was no. What's his name? I think his name's Simple.
Yeah, Simp. Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
that's his name. That's what they always say at the Game Awards. They're like, "Oh, best player of the year." They go Simp, and
His name's Simple. He's like I think right now he's probably rated the best player in Counter Strike.
swear to God, they say Simp. Not even a joke.
I don't. They don't say Simp. This
They
is
say
simple.
Simp. They
No,
say
this is
Simp.
simple.
They say Simp. I'm
No,
putting my
they do
foot
not.
down. They say Simp.
Fuck off. Next season we got Stalker.
Yeah,
Delayed.
still good. Yeah.
What I
It's a bit
do
sad.
know when delaying a game. All right, I'm fine with games getting delayed. I support it.
Yeah.
But when you're delaying a game Do not give another date. Just say it is delayed until further notice, please. Because when they give out a date, they set a deadline for themselves, and then eventually you'll end up like Cyberpunk, where you've done 12 different delays, each time giving a date, and you're gonna have to release it by the next one because you can't delay it again, even though
No,
it's in no state of being released.
I think that's a good point. Yeah, don't give a date. Just.
Unless it's like Elden Ring,
But to
where
be
it's
fair,
like
all they said was December 2022, so that could
no,
be
they,
any
no,
day
they
of
said
December.
December 8th.
Did they? Oh yeah, they do. So yeah, okay.
December 8th, 2022 is the deadline they gave themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable to have an exact date when it's like how Elden Ring was delayed by a month, surely just for polish reasons.
Oh yeah, that one makes sense.
Like that's in a state like that, it's understandable when you give a specific date. When you're delaying from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, that means a large chunk of the game is not done.
Yeah. Then again,
Do not give a
then,
specific date.
then again, if you're going with Battlefield, that got delayed like 2 weeks.
Oh my, 2 week delay.
And it didn't help really.
Yeah. Oh god. The people that make cheats have gave up on making cheats for Battlefield. That's how dead it is. That the people that make cheats say it's not worth making cheats for the game because no one's buying them.
Mm,
It's yeah, EA is a magical company that
yeah.
I will never buy another game from until they like fire their CEO.
I'm gonna. You say that I'm buying Dead Space 2 remake.
Oh my god, you
What on about?
fucking
I love Dead Space. Alright, I love it.
I
I
do,
can't get it. I can't get enough of it. Same with Fallen Order. I'm gonna read that shit no matter what. It's Respawn. Love it. I'm a sucker. Same with Mass Effect 4.
stop buying EA games. You're a reason they keep making them shit.
Maybe I am the reason, but
There's
I
no budget.
complain. I complain
You
at
complain
least.
and then buy the fucking next one.
Complain, you know.
You complain and then give them money.
Yeah, but they still make. Listen, they still make a lot of good games still.
I disagree.
Whenever they make a co-op game with what's his face,
That's
fuck the
that's
Oscars,
different
man.
though because that's coming from him.
Yeah, that yeah.
Like if he wasn't involved with it, I wouldn't trust it.
No, obviously yeah, but obviously Respawn as well. Their shit's pretty decent.
I guess. What was actually well, I don't know if it was leaked or announced, but Respawn is making a new fast-paced shooter that is in Titanfall.
That's mean.
Just give us Titanfall,
That's
please.
mean. That's mean. That's mean. You can't do that.
It's it's so just I just want Titanfall. I just want Titanfall, but they refuse. Please, Titanfall 3 is all I want from Respawn. And then they
Mm.
go and fucking here. According to Jeff Grubb, Respawn is working on a AAA single-player first-person shooter with a focus on style/mobility. And it's not a Titanfall sequel. Just make it a Titanfall sequel.
We're gonna forever be in this loop of
The
maybe we'll
Respawn
make it.
game,
Maybe
not
we'll make it.
Titanfall.
Maybe we'll make Titanfall one day.
Guys, wouldn't it be cool if we made another Titanfall game? Yeah, it would be. All right, cool, and then just leaves to go add a new Apex update.
But
New Apex update just dropped.
Star Wars, fast shooter. Actually, I wouldn't be too mad if they made it a Star Wars shooter.
I'd
I'm not
be.
gonna lie, I'd be happy.
Well, they're already making that Star Wars game, aren't they?
Yeah, they're making Fallen Order. The
No,
Jedi
not
2.
Fallen Order. The when was it? Was it at the Game Awards? That Star Wars game where they were banging on the drums.
No, that's a different company. That's not EA.
All right. Oh yeah,
That's
because
a
they took the IP away
yeah,
from them, didn't
yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah, yeah. They're still gonna make a Star Wars game. It's just it's more open to every company now.
Yeah, because EA was doing so shit with
They
the
just
IP.
weren't making any. They weren't making any when I was like back in the day when you had Star Wars game after Star Wars game after Star Wars game, just non-stop. Everyone loved that shit. Now there's just like maybe there'll be one this year. But no, apparently that game's going through development hell at the moment.
Oh god, of course it is.
I
What
haven't
game
looked
doesn't
into
go
it,
through
but
development hell anymore,
yeah, but
man?
apparently that's been going through a lot of shit. So that's probably why they didn't give a date.
Like,
But
what point of development is even that?
but I think what they're gonna look at to give it out next year. But from what it looks like, they might be trying to get a Star Wars game out every 6 months. If I'm having a guess, yeah.
Maybe because when the last one came out?
So it was Fallen Order, but yeah, it was Fallen Order, I think, yeah.
No, wasn't it? Wasn't it that fucking that
No,
one where it was just uh fighter jet shit, not fighter
oh
jets.
yeah, Squadrons. Yeah. Actually, Squadrons is sick. I quite like
Was
that
that a
game.
VR game or was it
It's a you can play in VR, but
right?
it's for anything. You can play on anything.
I know.
I quite liked it. I didn't finish it, but you know.
Of course
That's
you
because
didn't. You never finished game.
I have to get in the mood of fighter pilot stuff.
I have to get in the mood. You've been saying that about Death Stranding for the past 10 years.
Maybe I will with the next topic.
Uh, Mr. Troy Baker, aka the voice actor of literally every male character in a video game,
Uh-huh.
recently announced he was partnering with some dog shit NFT, definitely scam company to turn his voice into an NFT.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Now,
this company uses stolen software.
oh,
Let's add
so
that.
so he's giving his voice to a company that uses stolen software to make dog shit NFTs. And am I right in saying that people can use his voice to make him say whatever they want?
I think that's what it is. He's making his voice an NFT now.
Right. So if let's say if people wanted to, they could just make Troy Baker say the N-word, and he couldn't do anything about it because they bought the NFT.
Maybe, but I don't think anyone's going to be paying that much. But you know, I've
It's
said
the
crazy.
internet.
Yeah,
All in all, this just sounds like a terrible idea that he hasn't
he's been.
researched in the
He,
slightest,
it,
and
I
he's
don't
been
want to. No,
getting
no, no.
flamed for it.
I think he knows. He knows how shitty NFTs are, but because he's pretty insightful in the gaming scene. He knows what the fuck's wrong with that shit in the industry.
Mm,
But I think what's happened is he's been paid a very handsome slum of money,
yeah,
and obviously, when someone hands you a big slum of money, you're not going to say no, are you?
but like, surely he has enough money after voicing literally every male character in every AAA video game to like just have enough money
Hmm.
to not because like anyone from the past few months of news we've seen about NFTs, anyone could tell him this is a bad idea and it would ruin his reputation.
Hmm.
So it's either some inconceivable amount of money
Hmm.
or he just made a terrible business decision.
Hmm. He also put on the line, "You can hate or you can create. What will it be?" Terrible, terrible words.
That I'm guessing that just made people even angrier.
He's apologized for those words, but also in that apology, he doesn't really say that he won't stop. He won't not do the NFT. He just
Oh,
rambles on about creating his story. What do you mean, Troy Baker? What you on about telling your story? You're
I
not telling
don't
any story.
I don't think he's gonna step down from making the NFT.
Oh no, he just rambled on about a bunch of bullshit to make it look like he was apologizing. But like when you read it, you just like, what does any of this mean?
Just what are you on about?
Just Troy, I love you.
And yeah, people then would just blaming him. I saw someone say, well, at least now maybe some other voice actors will get work.
Yeah, lots of people said that. It was, but then someone put underneath, nah, what am I saying? Nolan North will just take all of it.
And I saw someone saying Laura Bailey will start voicing male characters to pick up some of the slack.
Or the free, she's the female Troy Baker, isn't she? So
She is. Like I like Laura Bailey,
I
but
love them both. I love them both.
I love them. But God, give some other people a chance
Yeah.
to voice act.
No, I get
It's
it. Yeah.
like I know some other voice actors, but all that in terms of games, but all I really know them for is that they voice like specific superheroes in Marvel games.
Hmm. It's
Like,
always like, oh, that's Troy Baker. Oh, that's Laura Bailey. You just know it's them whenever you
yeah,
hear the voice.
you just know. It's instantly you're just like, oh, that's them.
Hmm.
Uh,
I saw someone put out a tweet there saying the reminder you can beat up Troy Baker in Death Stranding.
yeah, that's
Maybe that's what'll put me over the edge to play the Death Stranding. But maybe it won't. Maybe I won't play the game.
I don't think you will. I think you wasted your money buying Death Stranding.
I'll play it
No,
one
you
day.
won't.
One day.
That is a complete
One
lie.
day. One day.
You will die before you play Death Stranding.
I will play it.
No, you won't.
Maybe not this year. Maybe not the
in the
next.
next 10 years.
No, within the next 10 years.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
I will have inserted the disc.
No, no, that doesn't count as playing it.
And play the game.
How far into the game? All of it?
Yes.
All right, okay. And if you don't play the entire game in the next 10 years,
actually, you know what? I'm gonna lower it down. Within 2 years.
Within 2 years, you'll have played through all of Death Stranding.
By the end of next year. How about that?
By the end of next, all right. And if you don't, you owe me 50 quid.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm not agreeing to that.
See, I'll just take it from your wallet.
You don't have. Good luck. Because I don't carry on cash.
I'll just take your card and buy like 50 quid's worth of KFC.
You can get my wallet.
God of War came out PC recently.
Wait, what did it?
Yeah.
Wait, it came out on PC.
Yeah.
Right.
God of War.
I thought it got announced it was coming out.
Oh no, it was announced ages ago.
Oh,
it came out like a day or two ago.
Oh, where have I been?
What rocks have you been living under?
I don't know.
I think we're here. Let's check when it came out. It came out yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot, don't
I? Apparently the port is really fucking good.
No. So better than the Horizon port.
60 FPS, 2K. Yeah, seems people are happy with it. I still haven't played God of War.
Same.
I might pick it up.
There's another game to go on the list.
Yeah, I might pick it up when it's on sale or something, because I don't have like the 40 quid to just buy God of War with right now. And also, it's gonna take us a bit to get us to actually play it. Because I'm so into other games right now.
Nah, I get you. That's what happened with when I played it as well. I got halfway through and went, look at this game.
This game's fun and all, but how about I leave?
How about I play this? I saw the Red Dead Online community's been begging Rockstar to update Red Dead Online.
What is that? What it's saying about? Because I've seen people like screaming about Red Dead Online. I'm like,
listen,
whoa, where's this?
I know you wanted to get updated, but at the same time, maybe it's just bad anyway.
Because like I see all these people like scream at Red Dead Online. I'm like, I swear I saw people like playing that for a week, and then they all went back to GTA Online.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's because they won't update the game.
I mean, what were they adding updates?
Mm.
What are people asking for? Like,
Well, they added hunting a while back ago. A lot of hunting. There's a
okay,
lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff people ask for. I don't know what it is, but they ask for stuff. Oh,
God,
Mexico. There you go. They want to add Mexico because they did actually start modeling Mexico. You can get over there. They've started to model fucking Mexico, but for some reason they just never finished it. Why is that?
because they were already past deadlines.
Actually, speaking of Red Dead, the rumors of a Red Dead remake.
Yeah, I was hearing about that. Like
But
the
then,
first
but
Red
then
Dead.
again, but then again, I think that Maya got shut down. I don't know.
I feel like
But-
Rockstar, like
no, no, no.
at the
I
beginning of
mean,
each year,
I
starts
mean,
12 projects, then
yeah.
shuts all of them down.
No, it's not that Rockstar shut down. I think what it is the leaker who leaked it might not have been true. So
It just well, as a Bloodborne remake wonder, I'm very used to fake leaks.
yeah, well, there will be a Bloodborne remaster
No,
PC
there
or whatever.
won't. There
There
will
will.
never
Yeah,
be.
there will.
No, there won't. They've been so. I
This
don't
year.
trust any of these
This year.
leaks this year,
This year.
really.
This year.
I
Calling out this
refuse
year.
to believe that. I've believed too many times, and I've huffed so much copium. It's never coming out. I
One
will
day.
forever be stuck with 30 with 7. I don't even know what. I think it's like 720, maybe 1080p, 30 FPS Bloodborne for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Then one day it will. One day.
Ah. So, is it time to get into the?
Go
Ugh.
on. Go on. What's been going on with D2? Because I've looked. Has the main campaign gone? Have I completely missed this out? What?
All right, so well, cast your mind back to I think it was like last year, the beginning of last year,
Oh,
before
the
the Beyond
farthest
Light
and past.
expansion came out for
Yeah.
Destiny 2. There
Hmm.
was before Beyond Light came out, there was 1, 2, 5 raids in the game.
Yes.
There was I think like 3 expansions worth of maybe 4 of campaign,
Yes.
and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different planets that you could go to.
Yes.
And from these planets, you had multiplayer maps and a few other things.
Yes.
Now, with the release of Beyond Light, the game I think was just before Beyond Light was about 110 gigabytes.
Okay.
So Bungie made the executive decision to start slashing out away at the game to reduce the file size.
Right.
This was called sunsetting, and in this they removed, I think, half of the planets. Well,
So.
locations. So you have the tower, which is like
Hmm.
the central hub, the
Yeah.
moon, the tangled shore, the dreaming city,
Mm.
Europa, and which is like Earth, I don't really know, and Nessus.
Yes.
Before that, you had Moon, Dreaming City, Tangled Shore, Nessus, the tower, all that. But you also had Earth, which I'm guessing came Europa, Mercury, Io, Mars, and Titan. And
Yeah.
all the content that was on those or had something to do with those were removed. Which meant
So. So
when
that
Beyond
meant.
Light came out, we went from having 5 raids to 1 if you didn't buy Beyond Light, and 3 if you did, but at launch only 2. They also removed they sunsetted, which didn't mean they removed, but they just mean you couldn't get them anymore. If you already had them, you still had them. All of the weapons and armor that were with those planets, and also, this is the one that people were most angry about. Any of the multiplayer PvP maps that were on those planets were also removed.
That just sounds dumb. Why remove? It's
So much content.
just why?
No clue. No clue.
We like our game's free to play, but you can't play anything. So you'll have to buy
Literally, the game is free to play. There is nothing to do if you don't buy the expansions.
I can't even play the expansions anymore. They removed them off Game Pass, so I'm
Did
just like,
they?
yeah,
What's
it's
the
gone.
point then?
I don't know.
So, all right. Let's say you want to get caught up with Destiny 2. You want to get another game, right?
Yeah, I want to play the expansions. I haven't played
You
them.
want to you want to you want to you want to play the expansion. Actually, fucking that. Also, all the campaigns that were on those maps removed. So you can't
Right.
play any of the campaign before Forsaken, which is
So you can't play the main campaign that's been there since the game came out.
yes. You can continue on from Forsaken and into Beyond Light and eventually
What?
Witch Queen, which is about to come out.
What?
But anything before that, you
I
cannot play. It is not there. It is gone and deleted. You
I
just
actually
can't play that campaign.
I like that campaign. I actually like it. I'm a weirdo, but I like it. Little
I think
moments
they
that I
did
quite
that
like.
is because that would definitely have cut down on the file size a lot, and no one was really playing it because there was no reason to play. Like I started
Yeah.
playing when Forsaken came out. I didn't play other than the Forsaken campaign. I didn't play any of the campaigns because there is no reason to play it other than I want to play the campaign. There
I
is no
just
reward for playing it in a
yeah
game that is an MMO.
I just played it for the story.
That
Simple.
well, they didn't know what they wanted. My theory is that back when Forsaken came out, they didn't know what they wanted to do with the game. They
Where
didn't
we
know they didn't know if they wanted to be a story shooter with also some multiplayer stuff where you can level, or if they wanted to be an MMO. I think
so
they finally decided on it being an MMO, but they don't have the content there for it to be an MMO.
see, that's a shame. That's a shame that they've kind of dropped story for me
Yeah.
because Bungie. One of the reasons I love them is because of their stories, because of Halo. Be- Like Halo, it's peak Bungie. You can't get better than it. And Destiny, it's just ruined them. It's just all the writers are gone. The composer's gone. Everyone's gone. Everyone left. Who is it? You've got no one there now.
It's Jeff. It's just Jeff and he's deleting the files and that's it.
I don't even know who Jeff is.
That is a random guy I just made up. Alright, okay, let's say you want to get into Destiny, right?
Yeah. Okay. How
And you
much?
want all the content that is currently available.
Yeah.
So, you would have to start off with buying the Shadowkeep and Forsaken expansions.
Okay. Okay.
Forsaken, £17. So boom, there's £17 for one expansion.
Down the drain.
That
Down
I
the
think
drain.
a majority of the content has been removed from. Then you want Shadowkeep, £20. Again, a majority of the content has been removed from. And you're like, oh well, I guess I can buy Beyond Light. All that expansion's there because that came out after they removed half the content from the game. Fair enough. It's got a campaign, it's got the raids, £35.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then the new what just came out is the Bungie 30th anniversary pack. Basically gives you nothing other than one dungeon, but hey,
Yeah.
you want the dungeon because you want all the content.
And a few
£22.
and a few Halo weapons as well.
Yeah, a few Halo up. £22.
And armor.
Yeah. Then let's say, oh, you want to buy the current season pass. Well, that's £13 right there.
Mm.
And let's say, oh, you want to get the new expansion that's about to come out. Let's say you don't want to go for the deluxe edition because that's too expensive. You go for the regular edition. That's still £35. Meaning, if you want to get into Destiny 2 now from base and have all the content, you need to spend £142.
You gotta drop your dole down the drain.
You could buy God of War on PC is £40. You could buy 3.5 copies of God of War and have significantly more fun.
I don't understand what they don't do.
What?
Why don't they put all of Destiny 1 stuff in it? Like or like the campaign, the like the expansions, because I know there's
Do you wanna know?
one
Do you
of
wanna know why? Do you wanna know why?
why why.
Because they decided they want to release them in the expansion slowly. Because I didn't mention earlier. So right, so when they deleted half the raids, right, you're left with
Yeah,
Garden of Salvation.
yeah,
Then Beyond Light came out, and you got Deepstone Crypt. Then
yeah.
halfway through Beyond Light, a raid from Destiny 1 was ported into Destiny 2 called Vault of Glass.
All right.
It means basically they're going to slowly trickle in the good content from Destiny 1 in the
So,
new expansions that are coming out for Destiny 2.
well, I want them to put the expansions of Destiny 1 into Destiny 2. I think that'd be great.
That's
It's just because no one's playing Destiny more.
because
No one's
there's no
playing.
reason to.
Yeah, no one's playing it, and if anyone wants to replay that DLC, they will. But it's just like, why don't you just put it in D2? There you go,
Yeah.
easy, done.
Also, Destiny 1 isn't on PC. So if you're a
Yeah,
PC player,
well,
you can
okay,
only
yeah.
play
So
it on console.
even more reasons. I know they put the intro of Destiny 1, the Destiny 2. I remember
It's
that.
it's because the reason is because they're gonna slowly trickle it in through expansions for Destiny 2.
Yeah, I remember that. I got into the game. I was like, oh my god, the intro of Destiny 1. I was like, what? What? I was like blowing my mind. It's like, have they put all of Destiny 1 in this? And then I looked at it after I got past it. I was like, oh no, they haven't. Oh, okay.
The thing is, Destiny, it's very clearly now that they've decided to go in the path of an MMO, right?
Yeah.
And the way most MMOs work in terms of like buying it and stuff is either you buy it once and then like you buy whatever the current expansion is, or you buy a
Mm.
subscription and buy whatever the current expansion is, and then you get all the previous content. Destiny 2 should do that because there is no new players coming into the game. Like
Mm.
zero new players are coming into Destiny 2 because it costs so much money to get into, and it's such a huge time sink for a game that active players are actively telling new players not to get into.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in a server for Destiny 2 back from when I played, and every time someone new joins and asks if they should get into Destiny 2, everyone says no. When
No,
your
unless,
hardcore
no, unless,
players are
no, unless
telling
you're
new players
rich.
not to get into the game, you have a problem.
No, unless you're rich.
And also, with how, alright, the game is becoming more of an MMO, right?
Mhm.
MMO players only care about one thing: bigger numbers and rewards. That means you have to give them a reward for playing your content. You can't just simply have it be the content is the reward. Like if you were playing like a story game, there needs to be reward. It's why no one was playing the campaign of Destiny 2 other than the latest expansion, because you got nothing for doing it. So like, why would I go play it when I can just go farm my light level to be higher? And there is no real end game. The end game is doing raids, but the raids aren't hard. It's not like in like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14, where the raids are very difficult. The high-end raids are very difficult, and you have to properly like farm out gear, learn the raid through and through to be able to get. You could go into any raid of Destiny 2 having only one person knowing what the fuck is going on and stumble your way through it very easily.
Mm.
It's not hard. There's no reason to push yourself. There is no reward for playing the content other than getting your light level up, which just doesn't matter when the next season comes out. The only
So
real
is
thing
this
is
quite?
eventually you can have fun playing the multiplayer because you've caught up to all the other sweats in the multiplayer.
I've got a question. Is the season pass like a battle pass?
It's as yes, and it also
Oh.
has content locked behind it, like new dungeons and stuff.
Uh,
So it's basically a £10 seasonal fee.
that's
I think
awful.
I think it's every like I think each season's out half a year or something.
That's awful.
Yeah. Also, you're a rel. So there's a thing in the game called a relic, which basically you can level up and it gives you like a better reward. It gives you like stat bonuses, and it also allows you to push your light level beyond the hard cap, which is the only thing that can do that. That is also locked behind the season pass.
Hmm.
And it's like there is no reason to level up your relic because at most by the end of the season, you'll have like 10 higher light level.
Hmm.
And there is there is some content that is needed for, but it's for like the sweats. And if you don't want to do that, you don't really need to, because once you've hit hard cap, there's no real point in leveling your relic. Because when next season comes around, oh, you have a 10 light level advantage over everyone else. Okay, you can literally do that in 1 hour
Hmm.
after like months of grinding out this relic. It's just there's not enough content there for it to be an MMO. And if the Witch Queen fails, the game is fucked. Genuinely.
This is the sacrifice of going solo, I guess.
Like
Draining your player base out of
I
every little bit.
I understand Activision absolutely sucked, but when they were leaving, they should have had a vision for what they want Destiny 2 to become. They very obviously didn't know what it was gonna become, and they've only decided that recently.
I think just I don't know. The way so Bungie's still working on that Chinese game, aren't they? I mean, they're working on a
I've
game they're
heard
making for some. They're making some Chinese for a Chinese publisher. I can't remember.
right after China is limited to how many hours you can play games for.
Bungie don't give a shit, do
It's like genuinely, if this next expansion fails, I think they will bleed players. And they're in a state where they can't afford to lose any more players.
It'll no longer be free to play.
They'll start charging £60 with all of the expansions on top of it.
Yeah, we're going back to £60 game.
They'll have to add the microtransactions back in.
Those discs you got from years ago, you can sell them now. Please,
Do
I
you,
want to sell my disc.
do you remember when you could buy you heard about that when you could buy engrams, right?
What the fuck's an engram?
Like ages ago where you heard where they had the microtransactions where you could buy things in Destiny 2, right? Like where you could buy gear.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know.
Engrams are basically like the loot drops.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
That is literally how you get more powerful in the game. You could literally just buy progress. I didn't realize how fucking bad it was. Now that I've put like 250 hours in Destiny 2 like 2 years ago. That was literally just buying progress. And it was prime engrams, which were like the highest tier. And it's like,
Hmm.
what the fuck? You were literally just buying the highest loot drops in the game. It was insane. It's
Well, I'm glad I didn't go back into Destiny.
don't I'm tempted to get back into it purely for the rating, but it's not worth the fucking price sink.
Not worth it, I guess. Yeah.
Like there is no unless I have like an obscene amount of disposable income, I don't think I'm gonna get back into Destiny 2 anytime soon. I might get back into it if this next expansion's good, but that's still me having to spend
Is it going to be 90?
£70 to
Is it
catch
going to
up.
be? Is it going to be like 90 quid the next expansion?
The base edition is £35, but if you want,
but there's another version. Yeah, okay.
there is two more versions. If you
Yeah.
want the deluxe edition with the 30th anniversary added in, it is £88.
You know, I've never heard of a game having different versions of expansions. I've never ever seen that super deluxe, ultra deletion of the expansion campaign.
Look,
Hang on a minute, what?
they're asking £88 for an expansion. That
That's
is
weird.
insane to me.
You don't
Because
ask that.
that is insane to me. I just pre-ordered Elden Ring for £35 off CD keys.
But Ubisoft's just done that, haven't they, with Assassin's Creed? £50 expansion.
Fucking that like when I just spent the same amount on Elden Ring as I have on the base version of the next Destiny 2 expansion.
Mm.
It is mind-boggling the prices they've started to charge. It
Mm.
is it's just because Destiny 2 is such like I really did enjoy it when I was playing. But there is no way any new players can get into the game. And that is a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't be arsed with it.
No one
Can't.
can. The only people that can be odds of it is the people that have already spent too much money.
Well,
Destiny 2 players have Stockholm syndrome.
I call them people that can't let go. Can't let go of Bungie.
What the fucking neither could you, man? Halo
Well,
player.
yeah, I can let go because Cohen Bungie's not Bungie. They ain't Bungie.
uh,
I can let go of Destiny any day. Look at it.
well, I'll say we'll end this episode off here.
Yeah, a little shorty, but you know.
Bit of a shorter one, but we also, I mean,
Or
last
maybe it's
episode,
not. Maybe it's the same length. Who knows?
I think it's a bit shorter. I think it's about
Yeah, it
20
probably
minutes
is.
shorter.
It feels shorter.
Yeah. I mean, last week we had a lot. We had a bunch of news, and then also all of the releases for this year.
Mm,
So, I mean, hopefully next week there's some more news. But the week
hopefully.
after that, I think that's when Rainbow Six Extraction comes out.
Oh, we're gonna have to play a little bit
We're
of
gonna have
that.
to
Aren't
play
we?
that, yeah.
Play a little bit of that.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not buying it. Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Bless the
Game Pass.
Lord.
Bless Phil.
Phil Spencer.
Bless,
The
Daddy Phil.
greatest man ever. He's genuinely so buff, isn't he?
He is. Just the way he walks. He walks so broad.
Oh, actually, no. Next week we'll be talking about it. It comes out on the 20th.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
All right. Thank you all for listening yet again. We
Mhm.
hope to see you on the next episode where we will give our opinions on Rainbow Six Extraction.
Or maybe
I
we
hope
won't. Maybe we won't have played it.
we fuck off. We'll have played it.
Maybe we'll be like, oh, I can't play it. We'll do it next week instead. How about that?
What? This is just you trying to get out of it. What the fuck? Preemptively,
Wait.
you trying to not play the game.
When's the 20th? Thursday? Yeah, I might be able to play it. Yeah.
Dickhead. Fuck you. Well, thank you for listening. We hope to have you back next week. Thank you for the support on the first episode. That was great to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that comment saying Attack of the Clones is a good movie. You're wrong. I'm sorry you like bad movies.
Well, before we piss off any more of our audience, we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.